Well, hello again, friends and neighbors. In this video, I want to show you the new betta fish that I got. The beautiful half moon, black and yellow and orange, just absolutely beautiful male betta fish. I have a lot to say about betta fish. As far as the fish goes, it's all positive. I mean, it amazes me the ignorance that some people possess when it comes to betta fish. But you know what? We'll get to that. First of all, let's get this little guy into his new home so that he can chill out in his basically a mansion compared to this little tiny spit cup that he's in now. So let's get him over there and let's relieve his stress and improve his quality of life drastically. Okay, so here's his new home. Quite a drastic change, don't you think? From this to this. So here's what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put this cup into this aquarium. I'm gonna let it float in here for just a little bit. Let him get used to the temperature of the tank, and hopefully, if it's necessary, give the other fish a chance to kind of check him out. I don't think there's going to be any problems. These are just some Serpia tetras, and as you can see, a very large Amano shrimp. I don't think there's going to be any issue with him. But we'll keep you posted. But I'm going to give him about 15 minutes, like I said, and then I'm going to put him from that cup into this tank, not keeping any of the water in his cup. Because I don't know if you can tell from here, but the crap that is floating around in this cup that this poor fish is being made to swim in right now is disgusting. So, like I said, let's give him a little bit and then we'll release him. Okay, let's talk about betta fish. Why is it that we find it acceptable as a society to keep betta fish in cups? Why is it that the ignorance of most people is the belief that they will live happily in a cup? Or that a vase with a plant in the top of it is sufficient? Well, in my opinion, it's because it's how they're sold. They're sold in cups. Every pet store that I've ever been in that has ever had betta fish sells them in cups. And this is absolutely ridiculous. It's absurd and it's disgusting and it needs to stop. The vast majority of these fish in these cups actually are diseased because their immune systems are low, because they're basically swimming in a small cesspool of their own creation. Case in point is the pet store that I bought this guy from. He wasn't even the one that I was going to buy. They had 3 half-moon twin-tailed betta fish that were absolutely beautiful. But they all 3 had problems with their swim bladder. They were all floating at the top of their cups. You move the cup, they swim down. The minute they quit swimming, they float right back up. Now, with the proper care, they can be saved. But I don't have the proper setup to take care or rehabilitate sick fish. Not currently, I don't. Hopefully in the future, I will be able to. Betta fish require, at minimum, 5 gallons of water to thrive and be happy. Yes, you can put a betta fish in a jar or in a vase with a plant in it, and you can get about 4 years out of them, but I can guarantee you that fish is going to be miserable for those 4 years. You're talking about a fish with a lifespan of between 8 and 10 years. You're shaving potentially 5 to 6 years off of that animal's life by putting it in a jar or a cup. It's disgusting. It is absolutely ignorant that anybody would do that. Let me put this away for a minute. Okay. Sorry if you feel like I was yelling at you. I'm not yelling at you in particular. I'm frustrated with the whole situation because the whole time, from the start of me entering this hobby, I've noticed this, I've seen this, I've had many betta fish of my own, I've had very good success with them, keeping them in larger tanks. And this notion that you can't put betta fish with other fish is bullshit. It just is. It's not true. You can totally put betta fish in with other fish. You just can't put male betta fish in with other male betta fish. Unless you have like a 125-gallon tank, and then you can put 2 male betta fish in there, but only because they both have enough room to have their own territory and stay away from each other. That is possible. It can be done. But unless you're prepared to really invest some time into it, you can't put 2 male betta fish together. You can put several female betta fish together, but again, the rule still applies. Each one needs about 5 gallons of water, and so they don't fight all the time. Tank mates for male betta fish, most tetras, guppies, just about anything that is non-aggressive, you can put in with a betta fish. Just about. I have had luck with a very wide range of things putting in with male betta fish and have never had a problem. The only issue they have is with other male betta fish. So having said this, all of this, please, for the love of the health of the fish that you intend to buy, if you are going to buy a betta fish, do not listen to anybody that tells you that putting a betta fish in a cup or a jar is good. Will work. And let me tell you something. If the store clerk that you buy that betta fish from tells you anything even remotely that it's okay, don't ever shop there again, because those people don't know what they're talking about. Anyway, betta fish are incredibly rewarding fish to keep. Each one has its own personality. Not only are they beautiful, but they're sociable. Each one, as I said, has its own little quirks about it that make it an individual. You can have 2 fish that look exactly alike, but they act completely different. They're such a joy and just wonderful to keep. So if you're thinking about buying a betta fish, and I implore you to do so, please save them from the cups they're sold in. Save them. You're saving their lives is what you're doing when you're buying a betta fish. But if you do so, please remember, a minimum of 5 gallons, you need filtration, and you need a good light. And they need tank mates. They do actually like having tank mates, having some enrichment, and high quality foods. So just please keep all that in mind the next time you see a betta fish and think about buying it. So having yelled from the top of my soapbox and spoken from the heart a little bit, let's get back to the tank and let's let this guy loose and watch him as he explores his new home. Okay, so here we are. He's been acclimating for a fair amount of time. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this net, I'm going to put it over this cup. I'm using this cup to prove a point here. And we're going to pour him out of his cup into this so we don't get any of that nasty water in this clean water. And we're going to release him. And hopefully he will just, I mean, it's hard to tell the emotions of a fish if they even have emotions, but I would like to think that he is very happy, or will be very happy. So let's stop talking and let's Okay, so here we are back in front of the tank. He's been in here, I don't know, it's been about 45 minutes. I wanted to give him enough time to kind of explore his new home because he's had so much fun. He's going in and out of the little the cryptocorum. He's gone in the little cave and come back out. And all in all, I think he's extremely happy. Now, you remember the little pink cup I said I was proving a point with? Well, I don't know if you can see through this cup. There's not enough cup in here, not enough cup. There's not enough water in this cup to quench a thirst. You're looking at right about there. That's how much water was in the cup this fish was in. It's crazy. It's insane. But I figured I want to see if I can get him to eat. So I've got some bloodworms here. I'm not bloodworms. Brine shrimp here that I've kind of got thawed out. I want to see if I can get him to kind of munch on these. I don't know if he's ever had live or frozen foods before, but maybe he'll know what to do with them. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, he knew what to do with the one piece. Oh, there he goes. And the little tetras are eating now. Let's see if I can get some bigger pieces here for some reason. This should be enough. Oh, come on, dude, really? Oh well. He'll figure it out. Well, don't look at me. The food's down there. Goofball. Well, so the only thing I have left to say is I need help naming this fish. I'm not sure what to call them. In the past, all of my betta fish, I've always named them after Greek gods. I kind of like to keep that theme going, so any suggestions would be much appreciated. And as always, thank you for watching this video. I hope your life is going very well right now, in spite of all that's going on in the world. Please like this video. If you like this video, please leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, ring the bell, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.